G'day mate and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. We're back in a SubX Redux and there's a couple of things I want to get done today. First off, we're going to... Sure, you can launch that one. And then we're going to turn you off. Because I want to go launch some supporters. I've got a giant list of supporters. I want to get as many names done as I can. On top of that, today's episode we're going to go through and we're going to fix a whole bunch of things. Mainly, I want to have an upcoming episode where I actually go through and start doing a whole bunch of Twitch names. And I want to spend a whole episode ruining... Cool. That was a bit of a boo-boo. I want to spend a whole episode ruining names. I want to have a whole episode going through Twitch names and ruining them one by one. We'll come back to that supporter name who accidentally got launched off out of order. Yeah, so today's episode, basically prepping to do that. I need to make the more expensive rocket parts a whole lot faster. On top of that, there's a couple of other small problems, like we're not making enough red and green science. Red and green being these two bars here are definitely empty, so I've got to investigate that. Last thing I need to do is, believe it or not, I need to make uranium go a hell of a lot faster. Because we're out of dull rocks. Well, we're not out of dull rocks, but we're close to out of dull rocks, which is actually slowing down how fast we can make nuclear components, which is slowing down how fast we can make nuclear fuel to make nuclear components, to make supporter rocket fuel cells, thingamajiggy bob. So, with all that out of the way, let's run the intro. Okay, so, first thing we're going to do is we're going to hit the on button, and I'm going to bring up my logs, and we're going to go with, Scott. Because we like hard names. At least hard names that JD can definitely pronounce. So, we're going to throw down a Scott down here. And I was informed that Fat Boy Not So Slim had two M's on the end. So, we're going to fix that up at the same time. Next one we're going to have is... Andy Smith. Like I said, I really like hard names that I find difficult to pronounce. Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you so much, Scott, for both being wonderful Patreon supporters. Andy Smith. There we go. Come on, launch again. Launch again. I have things to do, people to see. Now, I am working my way through... So, as I've said many times before, any supporter of the channel between the start of the series and the end of the series will have their name featured. Okay, so I'm actually working through. We're now in October, and we're going to turn you off for just a second because he went slightly out of sync. We're in October, and BMM tablespoon. Sure. Yeah, you're missing a vowel. I cannot pronounce that at all. Not gonna happen. See, I'm actually working through my July list. Let's step back a little bit. So I obviously have to include anybody new from... No, I'm working through the August list, so I've got to add anybody new from September and October. So I'm a little bit behind, okay? We have a Tommy D. Tommy D is also another lovely supporter. Funnily enough, I can't say a lot about most of these people because they just... I've spoken to every single one of them on Patreon. Yeah, I've sent everyone at least one set of correspondence, and in a lot of the cases of these last couple, or at least these last few, they've said that they're not interested in Discord. They're not interested in having the early access to videos. They're just happy to support the content, which is again something I appreciate so much. And like, different people of different tiers. I have a whole bunch of people that are on the $2 I feel bad for ad blocker tier, which I more than understand. I have a couple of other people that are like, no. If I'm paying Netflix $15 a month and, you know, I get a couple of hours of Netflix per week and yet I get, you know, half hour worth of JD every day. I probably enjoy more of JD's content than I do of Netflix's content, so I should pay, you know, a similar amount. And again, I appreciate everything, whether it be $1, whether it be $2, whether it be a $50 tier. We're definitely... Oh no, they're all good. They're all good. Okay, just... so yeah, I appreciate it no matter what. It makes a world of a difference. You know, if for the 1,000 views I get on every video, if everybody supported at $1, I would not have to worry about anything, and I could hire an editor, and we'd probably go to 2 videos a day, guaranteed. Yeah, probably. So we have Off the Walk, and we have Fellison, and how many can I get? Can I get 2 more? If I get 2 more, that finishes off this list, which would be awesome. That would be so awesome. And then I'm just going to update the next 2 months. Woohoo! Lights. 1 more light. Yes! So we have Cabalaban. Cabagalban. Yes, it's definitely how you pronounce it. I am 100% getting sure I'm getting this one right. So we have Cabagalban. Yes. Robots off. And what? All of that has to go. Go away. We cannot afford you. You're in the way of the names. Can we hit the on button, please? Oh, we already hit the on button. That was the slowest launch ever. And we have Colonel Burton. Cool. Now we just need to update the list to go any further. Alright, so we're going to put blah 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 over there. We're going to grab that. I'm going to preemptively slide that as far down as I can, because I figure I'm probably going to want the space sooner or later. We're going to copy that row. Oops. Run it to there. Copy that. Run it to there. Copy that. Run it to there. Yeah, try that. Copy and paste the second time. Copy all that concrete. Run it up. Of course they're different widths. No! Yep, there we go. Put blah 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 back there. Put in Colonel Burton. One of them. And put his name right there. Yeah, game does not do underscores. We're going to have to put in a hyphen. Thank you. Done. Alright, so that's where we're going to leave all that stuff. We're going to turn the normal rockets back on. And then we're going to go and try and deal with some of the problems that have cropped up between episodes. Obviously, bases are not designed to launch, you know, close to 50 rockets per minute. So there's a couple of cracks showing. Okay, so we're producing a whole bunch of gears. These are in the stacked variety. We're destacking them. We're running along here. They're doing the workshop. They're doing... nope, they're being destacked to do... No, restacked to do science, which seems like a mistake. And that's all they're doing, actually. And then we're using the stacked variety to do... engines? Yes, we're using the stacked variety to do engines, and we're using the stacked variety to do red and green science. And unfortunately, we don't have enough. Enough gears. So what we're going to do is we are going to Go all the way back to the start of the bus. What the hell is that? That's an iron... Oh, that's that iron belt. Oh. Alright, we're going to attempt to add another one of these. Alright, first things first. Have some speed module 6s. Now, this is the little gear machine that could. It is taking in iron at a rate of 11 and outputting 13 gears. And it has done, what's that, 8.6 million crafts? So just 1 or 2. He's been a little bit of a busy boy. So yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to somehow... Okay, so hang on. Gears are going into that. And nothing else. So let's remove those gear belts, remove those gear belts, that gear belt. That gear belt. Okay, so now we just got to worry about stacked gears. Do I need 2 dedicated lines of gears? Probably do. Alright, so what we want to do is we try and want to take... Yes, words. We want to take iron, shove it in there. That's the easy part. And then I want gears to come out and merge in with this lane. That's the hard part. Yeah, there's not a lot of room to do much of anything. Okay, first off, I can duplicate that to there, can't I? Yes, if plastic went up a tile. And you removed, and that went there. And a substation went there, and you got an input. So you can make gears as well. These are, nope, they're all speed 3s. Let's go speed, oh no, they are speed 6s. Okay. No, they still look like 3s to me. Upgrade 3 to 6. Yes, upgrade all of those, please. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to team those gears with those gears with those gears. So ideally, I'm going to have to merge these two together down here somewhere. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go output. Output. You and you can merge together. Then we're going to bring this out over the side. Yes. And do that. Now, that has given me how many gears? You guys are making 41 gears per second. Is that enough? So the end of the belt looks fine. This split here looks fine. This split here looks like it's... Red packs look okay. You are... I wouldn't call backing... Oh, no, there we go, there we go, there we go. You are backing up. Okay. So hopefully that's fixed the sciences. Hopefully. I can't put another one without moving all of that. I can move that up, technically. Technically, I don't have to. I just have to get plastic to move. Again. No, it looks like that's going to be okay. Okay, so we've done that problem. That's one problem solved. We're actually heading very, very quickly towards the halfway goal. So the halfway goal is, of the current subscribers on the channel, we're at 7,481. So 3,740 and a half subscribers. So a half launch will get us to the halfway point of total subscribers. So there's that. Okay, so next thing I want to look at is uranium. Now, uranium is being unloaded, being brought into this mess, run through these centrifuge Mark 3s and my beacon Mark 1s with my speed module Mark 1s. Yeah, it's a little bit dated. And being output. So what we want to do is we want to get this one first. This is going to make all module 3s, module 6s, and all beacon 1s, beacon 3s. Woohoo! Which should make everything run a whole lot faster and have a whole lot more productivity. Next thing I want to do is I want to upgrade every inserter to the slightly more blue version. Unfortunately, it's going to try and upgrade the power poles as well, which it's going to have not a lot of luck with, but you know. Okay, and we're going to do the middle ones as well. Okay, next things next is the thing that makes everything go purple. Yeah, you. Purple belt all around. Both input and output, because we can. Once everything's finished upgrading, we'll then unupgrade the power poles, because they're never upgrade, honestly. I don't make the other ones. Well, I do, but they're not in the network. Oh, we're still waiting on the undergrounds to get done. Okay, so we're going to undo those power poles and undo those power poles. Alright, so that's things running a whole lot faster. Which straight away means it looks like I can definitely have more output from my trains. These are referred to as loaders. These go way faster. Way faster. On top of that, if I give you a substation there, I can remove all these little pesky power poles. And we can go with titanium chests. For all the storage in the world. Cool. And then we're going to put in some extra inserters. I can't use a loader off a train. It's just not possible. And we can tell from my awesome unloading method that everything is perfectly balanced. And I really gave a damn about that when I set this system up. Yeah, no, not at all. Okay. We're going to copy that. Paste that there, paste that there. The only important thing is it unloads. That is literally the only important thing about any of this. That it unloads in a hurry. It empties that train as fast as possible and it gets the uranium out as fast as possible and processed as fast as possible. So train load's done. I'm done. As long as it's in and out like a flash, I'm super, super happy. Now... Oh, okay. So this is another problem we need to deal with. We need to have you go in, and I need to sort this system. Because essentially all you guys do is buffer. And realistically, I'd like a better buffering system. So first off, stack inserters all around. Second thing is, I want to have to make sure I'm only outputting on one side of the belt. That's the other thing. Okay. So, purple, there to there to there. Cool. You now run a whole lot faster. Okay, I need to probably have at least that many there so I maintain a full consistent belt on the output. You guys are coming down at red speed. I think red speed looks to be not quite fast enough. Yeah, not quite fast enough. Okay, so we're going to have to gingerly and gently upgrade this stuff to blue belt. Because if I make this belt too fast, I could have a side effect that we can't get enough. We get the wrong amount of... see, now it's making it past there. I actually don't need blue belt, but we'll probably do it anyway. Yeah, those inserters don't exist, so you can attempt to upgrade as much as you want. Actually, we'll unselect those inserters. Alright, so that should be that running about as good as we're gonna get for right now. you know what? You can be purple belt, so you just stop annoying me. Alright. So uranium comes up. Uranium gets unloaded as fast as possible. Not all of these are running because... reasons. Alright. At the other end... you are not loading fast enough. Good news is this is now all inside the network. So we can go and do that. Really? Really? My upgrade planner doesn't do yellow belt. Wow. Sure. What could go wrong? Why is there no concrete here? Why did my tootsies have to touch dirt? Dirt, I tell you, dirt. You know what? From all the way up to the train tracks to there. Copy that. Rotate it. Yeah, so I wish to paste the whole thing. Done. Cool. No more dirt. Alright. I think I teleported through that one. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. First off, stack inserters. All the way across. Next up, titanium chests. All the way across. More stack inserters. 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 With titanium chests. All the way through there. All the way through there. Okay. It seems we're having an issue getting a red belt. Oh yeah, it goes straight into a... No, that's definitely a request chest. Not a buffer chest. Can I do... I have no idea why it's a request chest. But we're just going to upgrade planner it from here. Wrong upgrade planner? Oh, it's a titanium buffer chest. Okay, so we need to go to that one, then we need to go to that one, into that one. Done. Any bot? Any bot want to come fix this? Hey! Then I'm going to remove both those. And then bots can come pick up 100 and something red belt. We're going to put purple belt there, and purple belt there. And these have been upgraded to minus Mark 2. I don't think I actually make minus Mark 2. Ooh, I could set this all, change this all over to stacked ore. Such an upgrade. Yeah, all purple belt, all the way through. Unupgrade those, unupgrade those, unupgrade those, unupgrade those, unupgrade those, and unupgrade those. And that power pole. Those power poles. Alright. Okay, I still see bits and pieces of red belt, so we're going to go past number 2. And you should now be running at the speed of light. So, train go back and forth, train unload and reload as fast as possible. This looks like it's going top speed. We have definitely improved our uranium. But, It's not good enough. I need a new source of uranium because we need to be able to run that Coverex process as fast as possible. In fact, I'm even thinking about a Coverex Mark II, all based around Factorio extended items. So there is this tiny little batch of uranium right here. And over here, I happen to have sulfuric acid, which is reasonably-ish close. So we're going to set up a mini-me factory, yes. Which is... No, let's go get the uranium, the sulfuric acid first. Okay. Yes. Yes. I have no idea how I'm going to get through this mess. Hello? Okay, I think I want you to face down. I think I want you to face up. And then I want your friend to face down. Yes. There to there. Off by top. Can I make it over that in a single bound? No. What if the robot was not there? What if we just went acid pipe to acid pipe? Yeah, we're getting close. You, sir, don't have power. Power. Okay. I want a goeth uppeth. Yes. So the idea of this system is because we have all the pumps, we should be able to retain a direction of flow and a positive flow rate. At least that's the idea. Okay, that goes there with that pipe. Then we pick this back up so it's easy to aim. And you are going to go right there. We're going to take that magic button and change you all over to stack door, which makes it look like you have way less in you, but that's okay. We're gonna put a pipe connection there, set you to uranium, throw in some mini-me's, find your local mini-me shop, grab that particular inserter which fixes problems, and you need acid. You need power. Done, 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 done. Acid. Hey! We've got some green mini-me's. Go forth and chop, my dudes. Alright, we now need a... What the hell are you waiting to upgrade? Power poles. Well, that's not going to happen. A centrifuge. Yes, I need a centrifuge first so we can pick some recipes. And then we're probably at stage where if we're going to do this as a stacked recipe, which I'm assuming... Whoa, we can fit more prop mods into these. Okay. Yes, that with those. Okay, we need to make a slight detour back to the original build. Look, it's that D word again. That one. From there. Oh. A good chunk of that's outside the robot network. Alright, later JD problems. We want to grab problems. Run up to this build and definitely add some more productivity, because I didn't know they could take 4 modules, not just 2. I did know, but I didn't check. Yeah, that seems a little bit more module happy. Come on, trains. Come on, modules. Oh, they're already in my inventory. Never mind. Yeah, that's processing so fast. Can I get a second belt? You're our recycling system. That'll do. That'll do. Surely that'll have the same effect. We'll even give you a faster inserter. Okay. Alright, so it's got twice the amount of uranium ore going here, which is still not making it quite to the end. You guys are outputting as fast as possible. I have no idea if the green dull rock count is going up or down. But the Covrex process is running full speed. And whatever spare shiny rocks we're kicking out, we're kicking straight over to nuclear fuel. Because we need a lot of nuclear fuel. We need more nuclear fuel, in fact. That's why we're setting up this new build. Okay. So, we're going to output these into stacked recipes. Yeah, that whole section's missing. Oh, and that piece too. Can I get a row report? That seems like a perfectly reasonable spot to have a row report. Okay. You're going to do stacked recipes. You're going to be a beacon, not a piece of concrete. We're going to go in, and in. Okay, and then if we look at our previous example, we're literally just dumping the material in and then dumping it on one shared belt and then sorting it at the end, which I think is what we're going to do here again. It is going to come out as a stacked, which I'm going to have to unstack eventually. So, yeah. So what I think I want to do is I want to go a splitter with copy, paste. We want to go a splitter with a in, out. And on this side, we're just going to put a little input. And on this side, I guess, we'll just put a little output. Yeah, let's do it that way over the gap of a belt. Sure. Cut that. We're going to put them there, and there, and there. And I have no idea how many of these I can feed in a row. So we're just going to attempt to feed all of them in a row. There, seems like a good amount. Okay, so then... Really, all of that and I'm off by a tile. Everybody! Move down a tile. Actually, move to the right a few tiles. And there. Input with one of them. And then... Yeah, that power that I already moved once. Move it again. That goes there. Alright, power... We're going to be super lazy. Put one there. One there. And one there. Alright. Grab all of those. Put them all in there. We're not using high pressure fluids, so this is just the recipe we're going to use. And they all be running. No, they not all be running. From the looks of it, we need to have more mini-me's. Or more mining platforms, rather. Alright, from here, what are we going to do with these rocks? I could fly them. I could fly them up here, destack them here, and dump them. And destack the shiny ones here and dump them. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to put that there. We're going to have you sort. Shiny rocks on one side, dull rocks on the other. We're going to give you a bit of belt. Yep. That's all you have output? Oh. 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 That makes it work better. Okay. Dull rocks one side, shiny rocks the other. No dull rocks in stock. I definitely want to... No, because these are stacked, so it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, holy crap. In that case... acid. Can I get you actually move down a tile and then I put you guys back? And then we grab a pipe, a pipe. Right in there. Yeah, gonna go through a fair bit of acid. Because each one of these is now going to need 25 acid per mining operation. And these guys have a certain carry capacity, which is fairly large. So, yeah, there's going to be a fair bit of acid we're going to go through when each one of these leaves. This is why they're leaving so slowly. Give me all those. Put them in there. Yeah, you're up to 144 as well. Sheesh. I sort of expected these to be full of ore. I didn't expect to be able to process it so fast. Or maybe I'm just waiting for for a lot of these to come back for their first round. And then it's just going to be chockers. Alright, we want to filter deconstruction miners on the left. Put that into the output slot. Nope. They are literally processing everything. Like, this one's only got 120 miners out. It's still trying to get enough acid to get them all into circulation. And some of them are returning. So it takes a little while to scale up, whereas the other ones are pretty much instant. The minute you throw, you know, the miners in there, they're off and gone. But that is a shit ton of little mini-me's. And that's not even running... That's just running 10 centrifuges. Okay, that's full and that's full. Okay. Alright, so we have dull rocks, shiny rocks. That's going to have a fair few dull rocks that the bots are going to be forced to fly. But that's okay. The bots are sort of used to the punishment. Yeah, rockets are still launching. Excellent. We're going to come up here eventually. Haha. Alright, so we're going to have a... good question. So, I think I'm going to go with a request a chest, request a chest, which outputs into one of them, and then into one of them, and then a storage box, which then outputs into... There's not enough tiles! Okay, if I outputs into that, which outputs into a destacker, which outputs into the belt. That's sort of the best combination I'm going to get. You are going to bring in... Nope, copy that. Come over to... that belt. There. We're going to set you up to do... shiny rocks. Yes. There's 15 on the way. Which should hopefully... There's 7 on the way. So you should hopefully fly up here, get destacked. Hello, lots. There they go. Just get mass destacked and dumped onto one side of the belt, which should all pass straight through, because this correct system is definitely pre-buffered and pre-filled and happy to go and loop forever. Okay, and then I set you guys up for the dull rock equivalent. Except I'm going to set that to be 9,000. And there's 600 down there already. It's not running the centrifuges. I actually thought this system would be flat out. Is that too much, JD? To add another one? Nah, it'll be fine. Fixed. Yes, that should bring all the dull rocks up, park them here, which means if this system runs dry for any reason, which is probably never, we can then dump these dull rocks into the system as well. In saying that, you're still at 31 million and you're at 751,000 multiplied by 25. Yeah, I think I need more... I think we may be almost at the point where I need to double the centrifuge setup, the Covrex setup, which probably means like rearranging all of this, which is definitely not in my plans of things we're going to do this episode, because we've already gone way longer than I expected. So with all that said, this is where I'm going to call this episode. We're at 3,716 launches of 7,481 and counting. So with that said, I need to rethink the patrons for this episode. Cole Burns, Ben, Fair Felson, Off the Walk, Tommy D, Burmund Tablespoon, Andy Smith, and Scott. Thank you, some of you guys, for having simple names that I can hopefully pronounce. With all that said, that's where I'm going to leave today's episode. I didn't get to look at lots of things. One of the things I had to look at was actual lack of modules. We have another module problem. It's slightly different to previous module problems, but they're going to be things we're going to have to look at in the next episode. So with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode, where hopefully we hit the halfway point at least. Hopefully. And then after that, we'll do a mass murdering of Twitch names. Anyway, all that said, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye.